Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song, the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again.
Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
The Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right, and he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Inside the 30 now. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And tackled there by the defense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person...
And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, This play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Cowboys will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That one falls. Good defensive play brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mendoza. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this one will be fair caught. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So early contact with the defense that'll push the ball up 5 yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And this one is right through. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass is intercepted. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Across midfield. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Will he score here? Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. At the 15. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he was able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He makes the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Buffaloes looking to cash in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buffs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. The They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A solid gain will spot the ball for 31. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Mendoza. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here's the 2nd down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. And the Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th? We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, look out. The football is free. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie in the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone, throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. Moves him into scoring position.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They have the lead. Game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.